In the Polish system of local administration, a district is an administration subdivision or quarter of a city or town, said Rufus. District is a first-person melee fighting game, of which I consider to be the worst game on Roblox. It got popular with a couple thousand players at its peak a couple months ago, when some people I've never heard of played it and made a video on it. One day, I found it on the Roblox homepage, and I've been playing the game for probably a couple hundred hours at this point, and it's filling my hard drive with clips. Combat in this game is kind of complex. If you wish to be somewhat competent at this game, you have to understand all of the mechanics in the game. Or you could just read the description of the game, but you won't do that, will you? Starting off, you have your basic jab and heavy swing, which is your main way of dealing damage. And then you have your block, of course, which is not as simple as it seems. When you press or hold right click, if someone in the first 0.3 seconds of your block attacks you, it will count as a parry, which will stun the enemy briefly, allowing for you to get an attack in. But if you don't actually parry someone and someone hits you with a light swing, they will be blocked, which is different from being parried. But if someone hits you with a heavy swing, you will take reduced damage. But if someone kicks you while you're blocking, you will be stunned. This really makes the player think when and when not to block without it being an obnoxious perfect timing system. You can also backstab people for extra damage.
Ooh, that was clean.
In Poland, when they play football, it is a very well-known tactic to dropkick someone that is about to do a touchdown. Dropkicking is the main appeal for most people to play this game. The move itself is a very high risk, high reward because if you screw up, you will be vulnerable on the ground. Do you see the pattern? This game is a very sophisticated version of rock, paper, and scissors. An endless loop of killing people, getting dopamine, dying, and then doing it all over again. The game's combat is primarily focused on being unpredictable and also strategically making your opposition mess up, because if you play too sloppy or cocky, you will die. There are also small mechanics in this game such as dashing, which is straight up out of dying light, and is useless half of the time because of ping or being rubber banded. You can also throw items at people for extra damage. I really enjoy this system, as it allows for many combos to leave the kid who just joined the game bewildered at your paradigm-shifting attacks. Weapons have nuances of their own, there being different kinds of melees: blunts, axes, blades, and spears, all of which have their different debuffs. Like blunt weapons will make you slower when hit, and axes will make you take more damage. Spears make you deal less damage, and blades make you bleed. There is also a bow and crossbow in this game. Nobody really cares about the bow, but the crossbow is very important, as it deals 45 damage, and you can hold multiple of them at the same time, meaning you can light players up with arrows before they can even react. There are also throwable items in this game, such as bricks, so that players can really immerse themselves into what Poland is like during a pride parade. Most weapons in this game are balanced around each other, but if you must know what the best weapon in the game is, it's the spear. Its range and thrust attack will and can get you, and here's a tier list for all of the weapons in the game. In Poland, they have figured out how to create lightsabers before the West. The test machete is the quote-unquote best weapon in the game, dealing 40 damage from its light swing attack, and every single debuff in the game. Its major flaw? You can't hit anybody with a heavy swing. It's impossible. I've tried. It has a rare chance to spawn on players and drop from them too. I had this happen to me 3-ish times. District is an immersive Poland experience, or of what football fans are like in real life.
You're so fucking fat!
Okay.
District is a philosophical drug that after playing for too long reminds you that you should be doing something way more productive, and that you should press escape L enter, but you just have to kill those 3 people that teamed on you. I am at a point where I can kill even the effeminate males who spend more time on this game than me because they collect welfare checks as their primary form of income. In this game, there will always be someone that's better than you, who sees in 4 dimensions, blocks all of your kicks, light swings, and even the bricks you may throw. There are 3 types of people who play this game. There are the kids who suck at this game and will spam light attacks all day, the sexual deviants who are really good at the game, and then there is me. I'm cool.
Brass knuckles. I would actually like those brass knuckles too.
You already have.
No, but I like those brass knuckles. I like those brass knuckles. Bro, that music is literally slap from that shit off.
District is a first-person melee psychological warfare tactic implanted on people like me and is used to waste my time. Rufus, 14, is a CIA agent, and Terry Davis warned us about this, and that's why I'm switching to Temple OS. Thanks for watching. Oh, and hey Rufus, can you please do me a favor and ban me from the game, please?